All right, we're alive. We're alive. I'll be with you guys in just a minute. Machine had some cobwebs on it. Been a while. Well, good morning. We got some morning Aggie basketball today. Sorry about the delay this morning. It's been a while since I used the old live machine. But we're here. Guys, thanks for being back with me. It's been a little while. Took a little break after the football season, but man, Bucky McMillan has awoken us from the slumber. How much fun is this, man? How unexpected is this? And as BTTS pointed out, is Maryland the worst team in basketball right now? It seems like the grass was greener, and it is. It's very green right now, and you don't want to go back. Things are really good, and it's insane. Y'all been watching Bucky ball? I mean, this is one of the craziest stories in Aggie sports in recent history, right? Like, it's a team fully rebuilt. It's a team with a bunch of people from all walks of life, all walks of basketball life coming together and playing a hell of a lot of really good basketball, playing together really well. And the wild thing is, the traits that this team show, like the toughness, the unselfishness, like just the havoc, and the way that the game plan is enacted so effectively every game, these aren't things you typically see with like a first-year put-together team. This is like a veteran team, but they're not. I mean, they're veteran in time spent in the sport, but they're not veteran together, obviously. This team was just built this offseason, but they're playing with so much camaraderie, and you can see it. Like the X's and O's, like the actual game, it's been a work in progress. It's been really good lately, but just that effort for a first-year coach with a first-year team, it's unheard of. It's crazy, because this is Bucky year one, man. This is so good. Buzz's squad is horrible. Yeah, man, we could talk about that all show. We could talk about that all day. What are they, like 500 now? I don't want to point and laugh too much. Let's take a look at the game real quick. I was going to spend more time on this, but we're getting close to tip-off now. It's the Meechie Johnson show over at South Carolina. Their best player, leading in points and assists, point guard. They also have this, I think he's from... Where is he from? I don't know exactly where he's from. Mongolia. They have a 6'9 guard. And one thing that Bucky's squad does struggle with is just that they're a smaller squad. So, I mean, let's see how the size affects them. Typically, you're just able to stamina people in games. Whether they have these stars, whether they have like an 8-man, 9-man lineup that they like. The way that Bucky will go deep into the bench and utilize all 10 consistently rotating guys, it keeps them fresh. It gives them like the mental edge later in games. We saw versus Mississippi State this week, they just completely dominated, especially in the second half, just took over the thing. And shout out to the 12th man. Wednesday game, 8 p.m. tip. Like the student sections were to the back walls. I mean, Bucky, something that Buzz didn't do is like rally the 12th man, galvanize the fan base, and Bucky is doing that. Free tickets for students this game. Parzival, you might be there on a student pass. Parzival might be there on a free ticket because Bucky's letting him in for free. He's at Reed right now. Our insider, our ear in the building. I don't know if he'll be with us throughout the entire stream. But, I mean, looking at A&M and the stats, I mean, obviously Rashawn Agee is like the heart and soul of the team, the way he plays. Very physical. He's listed at 6'7". They say he's 6'5", but he just uses his body so well. He's a rooter. He's kind of rooty. He likes to root into people. Most of his shots, most of his layups come up through contact. He gets a lot of fouls, but just a very physical center. You don't have a lot of size. Jamie Vincent can come off the bench and do it. But the thing that's so notable when you look at the box score is just like the dispersion of the minutes. Everyone's playing like a fair amount of minutes. Constant rotation, constant freshness, constant flow. And then you have a couple of snipers. Ruben Dominguez, Rylan Griffin. I mean, it's insane. Every time they shoot, you feel like it's going in. Dominguez's shot feels like it drops from the rafters, has a amazing arc. I feel like Rylan Griffin's just getting better and better. Getting a little bit of like a mid-range bump and shoot as well. I think Dominguez can do it too. These guys are awesome, man. These guys are awesome. I mean, Jakari Lane, like your standard point guard, the guy you want handling the ball in the critical moments of the game. Just so much to like about this team. So many different bits and pieces that come together and do well. Federico, we're just not getting Federico right now, man. It's just not happening right now. I don't know what's going on there. But hey, we're winning, so, you know, he has time, right? He can figure it out. Let's see if that comes later. But I think you get good minutes from Vincent. Man, Vincent's game versus Texas was awesome. They had the freaking sign right on the sideline for Vincent. Enjoy the bench, or whatever it said. Dude gets like a contact dunk, an alley-oop, plays well in his role. That game was awesome versus Texas. Of course, there is a trait about this team you have to look out for. It's happened a couple times this year where they kind of let the game get close late. This team is meant to go fast. It's meant to be a havoc team. But when it becomes time to like slow the game down, feels like things kind of can derail there. So when there's like a 10-minute lead with like 3 minutes left and they're going slow, we've seen teams come back into games. So look out for that. But it's about to be go time. I'm going to find the stream right here, right now. We're going to get this thing going. I'll get the scoreboard on the screen. Let me see if I can do this quickly. Yeah, obviously this game moved up 2.5 hours. I think it was a 2:30 tip originally. Yep, we got the stream live. It's on the streaming apps, SEC Network Plus. The game is underway. A&M has an early lead, 2-0. We're playing. We're playing basketball, y'all. First basketball stream of the year. Dominguez gets a shot up. No good. See how we do with the length at the guard position that these guys have. South Carolina with the ball. Let me check. I think Michi has some height about him too.
Both teams love the three-point shot. It's going to be basically who's going to make more of them. There's Rashawn Agee's first rebound of the game.
No, Michi's 6'2". They don't have like a big 7-footer inside, but they have some length outside. There's a corner three. Rylan Griffin getting the party going, 5-0 A&M. Bucky was talking about this game, how, you know, this is not a top-tier SEC team right now, but this is a team coming off of a win in South Carolina. This is a team that has beaten A&M a lot in their recent history. And as Bucky talked about, those are things that get them motivated, as well as the fact that South Carolina should be the more fresh team. They played on Tuesday. A&M played late on Wednesday. And when those kind of opponents have matched up on Saturdays this year, the team that played on Tuesday has won every game. So if you're looking for motivation against an inferior opponent, that's it right there. South Carolina's kind of gotten at A&M a lot recently, and even though, you know, not a great basketball team right now, and the fact that there's a trend to bust in the SEC. Rylan Griffin's talking constantly, man. He's always talking. That's part of his game. That's part of his game. Thoughts on the transfer portal class? I'll talk about football and stuff during commercial breaks, but I'll talk about it if you want me to. Whatever you want to ask. You think the play of Agee, that's screw in the lineup? Agee's awesome, man. I mean, we another thing about this team is that, like, you don't look at stars on this team. Agee's becoming a star, like an all-SEC caliber kind of a player. They had like a 20-point double-double versus Mississippi State. He's a bucket, man. Not in the traditional sense, but in the physical, inside, root people out sense. This guy gets buckets. And Bucky's saying, just wait on that three-point shot. Just wait on that three-point shot for Aggie. He's like 17% right now. But apparently it's coming. Score bug. See if we can get it going. Is that accurate? It's inaccurate. All right, score bug is on the screen. Now y'all can line up the stream. Just pause me and let me catch up to wherever you are live. Aggie saves the ball. A&M gets the ball. Hill's fouled. All these guards, it feels like they can finish, they can score a little bit. I feel like Deba has really good touch at the rim. I think Deba, Hill, and Holloway all have really good touch going right. Like with that kind of high, hooky floater, like layup. It almost looks like a reverse layup, but they get the ball really high off the backboard. I feel like they can all kind of do that. A lot more scoring all around than previous regime at A&M. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. He'll stay here. Yeah, I'll talk about the portal in the commercial break. Let's get into this game. Inbounded to Aggie. 3 turnovers last game. Is that even, like, how is that possible? Especially with how much they move the ball. Ooh, there's definitely a travel, but we're not going to call it. Griffin gets up a contested midi there, misses it. South Carolina on the board. Student section sounds strong there. I would assume the students have a stronger turnout today than the alumni, given the weather and the fact that students are in close proximity and they can get to and from housing pretty easily. Turnover. I mean, if there's 2 things this team will do, it's force turnovers, tip balls, and get a lot of shots up. The best thing that happened last game, like my favorite moment of the game, versus State. I think it was versus State. I don't know if it was State or Texas. Aggie misses an easy one. That's unusual. When they forced the 10-second violation off of a miss, because they're pressing off of misses, that is incredible. Because they're getting the ball. They're not inbounding. They're getting the ball like near the key. And A&M gets right into their press, and they forced the 10-second violation. That was crazy last game. Another stop for A&M. Hill working in the paint. Touches the paint. Aggie a little hesitant with the shot. Not been going for him. Bucky says just wait on the Aggie three-pointer. It's coming. He says there's going to be a game where he hits 4 of them. Oh, Aggie gets blocked there after a nice move. Kind of stuck at 5 right now. Misses the 3. A&M gets the board. Jakari Lane pushing it, as we always do. Gets into the lane. Fouled. Shooting 2. Way to get aggressive there. Way to get physical. Jakari. Physical game, yeah. And A&M plays physical, man. Even the guards. I mean, they swarm. Jakari Lane shooting 2. Jonathan says, Drew, I was at Austin last Saturday and I want to beat them at home. Yeah, we play them like 3rd to last game of the year at home, something like that. I think we can do it. Vincent and Deba coming in. Defense has been a surprise so far, yeah. What's up, Noah 2AV? Good to see you. I think the Aggie baseball team is going to be very good. Got a ton of talent, man, on this baseball team. And now they get to come in and be like a dark horse team and not just be expected to rule the world after going through an insane coaching thing. Not to excuse what happened last year, but there are more favorable circumstances. You're missing Jace and Prager, but I think there's plenty of talent to go around. There's a turnover. Little havoc. Little feistiness forcing another turnover. This is Bucky ball. Trapped him in the corner on the inbound. Threw an errant ball. Let's go, baby. Man, this team is bought into Buckyball. The Buckyball is like, it's just so fun to watch. A lot of shots, a lot of havoc. What's not to like? Hill touches the paint, pushes him off, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Got too physical, but I like it, man. Set that tone. Set that tone. Get physical. Touch the paint. Touch the paint. They're real good at touching the paint, drive and kick, swinging the ball, pick and roll, throw it to the roller. It's not there. Throw it back out, swing the ball, get inside, touch the paint, or shoot a three. Student section is way more packed than the alumni section. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just because it's going to be easier for the students to get there. I get like the Houston alumni, especially further, aren't going to want to travel, given the weather. All right. Thoughts on the transfer portal class? Obviously not flashy. A lot of talk about not adding the running back that a lot of people wanted. But I think the class has a chance to be really, really good. Because if you go look at each individual player's tape or look at their experience, there's a lot to like. Like Tafik Bayard out of Colorado. His tape is fantastic. This guy is a ball. This guy just gets to the ball. He's going to be a really good tackler for this team. You look at Ray Coney, not a flashy name from a flashy program, but one of the leading tacklers in all of the country, 6th-rated tackler. You look at all the offensive linemen they got. Yeah, I mean, the obvious gripe is they all come from rough offensive lines in 2025. But they all have at least 1 year experience in the SEC, and that's exactly what you lacked in your offensive line room. You bring it all in. You can talk about Anto Saka, Henderson. These guys are very, very productive players that they've brought in. The D linemen, the D tackles they brought in, Mims and McCollum. These guys have played a lot of football. You brought in experience. You brought in some really good tape. You just didn't make a splash. But what Elko's been really good at and his staff have been really good at in the first 2 years is hitting on guys just like that. I mean, the evals and the transfer portal players, outside of like a Casey Concepcion, who was like a well-known guy, the hit rate has been phenomenal. So you're banking on that. You're trusting on that. And it's a damn good rated portal class. I think it's 11 by 247, but it's 3 by on 3. Because outside of what they brought in, they prevented guys from leaving. And that's been a trait through 2 off seasons now. Because last year, you brought some guys back that could have gone pro. This year, you just really prevent portal attrition. You really only lose a couple of guys on the rotation, maybe not starters like a Rylan Kennedy or a Dalen Evans, guys you would obviously love to keep around, but the guys that just move on in this day and age looking for more opportunity. So overall, a good portal class. I think there are definitely still question marks next year when you're just completely reloading both trenches. That has to be there, which is why I would have A&M as like a 12 through 15 ranked team going into next season. But obviously in striking distance, the basketball game is back on. Unfortunately, South Carolina does a good job of beating the press there coming out of the timeout. Dominguez, quick 3 up, missed. South Carolina board. Very quick 3, but we're invited to shoot the very quick 3. Shoot him if you got him. That's the philosophy here. Ultimate green light for this team, man. Another play in defense. Vincent switched on to the guard. Guard shoots a 3, misses it. Physical effort on the rebound, but no call. Knocking Pop Isaacs over. Same player gets a 3 up and he makes it. Same spot. Not going to miss it twice. All right. Tied it up out of the timeout. Good response by South Carolina there. A&M going Vincent, Deba, Lane, Dominguez, Pop Isaacs. Almost a turnover there. Tip ball. A&M recovers. Jakari Lane gets open for a 3. Misses it short. All right, this is South Carolina's run right now. Let's see how A&M weathers the storm. Defense looking good so far. Pop Isaacs working on that defense. He even said as much during his weekly presser. Bringing a lot in the shooting and the scoring department off the bench. South Carolina takes the lead with an inside shot. Yeah, and 45% BTTS, probably not sustainable. There's going to be some mean regression there, but I think we could still get a 38% season off of him. This is obviously in basketball. There are going to be runs. There are going to be hot stretches. You keep shooting. Physical layup, no foul call, but he makes it. 11-7, South Carolina. Jakari Lane working off the Dominguez screen, coming back to screen again. Going to swing it. Deba kind of bottled up. Good defense by South Carolina. Tip ball out of bounds. They're going to say it's South Carolina ball. Deba just lost it. Really good response by South Carolina here. I'm ready to get hurt again. Football can't come back soon enough. Yeah. I'm just glad we have some fun basketball and a whole baseball slate to... Yep, that ball just came out of Deba's hands. Good defense by 13 going straight up. Not reaching into the cookie jar there. I'd rather Elko be the retention king than the portal king. The more times these guys get with Tommy Moffitt, 100%, man. And in the program, familiarity, playbook familiarity. And I know there's some apprehension about Wiggins, but you have to imagine that one of the benefits will be similar terminology. I can't imagine he's going to completely rewrite the playbook. It's going to be new outlook, but the same verbiage, I would assume. Clemens in the game, a San Antonio native like myself. All right, South Carolina gets the ball. Just got to stop the bleeding here. And the bleeding's only a 4-point deficit, so nothing this team can't handle. It seems like this team will find a moment in the game where they really lock it in, get real havoc-y. 3-ball for South Carolina and put up a lot of points, but that has not come yet. Sleepy start at home. They're showing on the screen that South Carolina is 5 for 6 in their last 6 shots after starting 0 for 5, and A&M is quite the opposite. A&M barely getting any shots up at all right now. Aggie in the post. They double. They don't. They double. Ooh, it's not falling for Aggie, man. He's had a couple of bunnies that have just bounced out. Which, watch the last couple of games, has not been the case. Game of runs is basketball. Inbounded to Aggie. Clemens gets a 3 up. It was a good look. It goes in. Good shooting. Right off the bench, Clemens like 1 possession in, hits a 3, stops the bleeding. And that's buckyball, man. Play a lot of guys, bring the hot hand in off the bench. You don't know where it is. You never know where it lies, that hot hand. Mid-range, no good. A&M gets the board. Clemens is pushing, slows it down. Pop Isaacs touches the paint, kicks it out. Holloway operating, resets it to Deba. Holloway working one-on-one isolation. Touches the paint, kicks it out. Deba gets a great look at 3 and nails it. Back-to-back threes, putting up points in a hurry. 1-point game. What's up, Rolly? You having any almond joys today, my man? Back-to-back threes since Rolly tuned in. Double bang. Bang! Bang! The big Mongolian operating. No look pass to the corner. They get a wide open 3 and miss it. Yeah. Oh, he stepped out, but we got away with a little push in the back there, but you get sneaky with it. They don't see it. You get away with it, and it's Aggie basketball. Timeout. We don't get too high or too low with the runs, man. We roll with the punches, and we keep moving on. We keep moving on. Rolly, I would eat an Almond Joy with that hot sauce on it back there. That's how much I like them. That's how much I like them. I put the hot sauce on them. I'll just down an Almond Joy. Yes, sir. Figure people will be home today. Just want to watch some basketball. We could watch it together. But that's just A&M right there, man. They're gonna be runs, and plus your press is gonna get broken now and then, and that's what started the run for them out of the timeout. They broke the press. They talked about it in the timeout. They broke it. They get some heat going, and then A&M finds a hot hand. It was Clemens and then Deba with some nice action there, kicking the ball, touching the paint, getting it out. Shout out to Holloway, I think it was, that touched the paint on the assist to Deba. And they got a bunch of guys that can get in there. Just the aggression is nice. Clemens and Deba, just how he drew it up. Hey, man, when it's not working, you got to find out what's working. You got to find it out. 12-0 run from South Carolina. It was, man. We ended it. We ended it. Yep. I'm going to try to bring them as often as I can. We'll really heat it up for baseball, but we'll keep the basketball ones going. They're fun, man. They're fun. I mean, we're watching anyway. Might as well do it together, huh? Little morning stream for y'all. Well, it's noon now, but I got on in the morning. My system shat the bed. Had to troubleshoot it, but we got it going. Looks like the refs are from South Carolina. Can't wait for baseball. Yeah, man. I'm feeling good about baseball. Shout out to Aggie Ice Hockey for winning the Lone Star Showdown. We need to keep that ball rolling in 2026. Keep winning the showdown, man. Didn't Bucky drop the first puck last night, or whatever you call it? Bucky Ball, he knows what he's doing, man. So good for the program is Bucky. So good. Good to see you, Danifest Mestany. How y'all handling the cold today? Is it freezing where you're at? We're like at a crisp 39 here. Roads are wet but not frozen. Actually, my window cracked because the computer plus the heater in the house makes this room unbearable. Pucky Ball was in full effect. Hell yeah, Pucky Ball, baby. We got Pucky Ball. How does he handle, like, PR in like, communication with the program so well? He just checks every box, does Bucky McMillan. Even has that country accent. All right. Game's back on. Griffin back in the game. Agee in the game. Holloway, Clemens, Hill. Missed the shot, though. South Carolina, drive and kick, wide open three, nail it. They've been hitting us with that, man. They've gotten a couple of looks I'm a little too they're a little too comfortable getting. Kind of using the aggression against them, right? Because A&M loves to double, A&M loves to crash, A&M loves to create havoc, but they move the ball quickly, they can beat it. Agee, will the three-pointer fall? It does! It does! The Agee three-party has begun! Bucky talked about it. He said, you just wait. You just wait, young man. He's going to start hitting them. And he hits it. He hits it. Can Agee start this trend? He's a 17% three-point shooter coming into the game. But Bucky said he's going to hit. They got a mismatch in the paint. They can't get it to him because Hill's doing a good job fronting and getting physical. Good contest on the layup, but they're going to call the foul. He was straight up, but the body was in him, I guess. We'll see the replay. Could have been nothing, but if the body contact was enough to throw him off, it could be a right call. Let's see here. Drive going left. Oh, yeah, gets the hands on the elbows a little bit before he goes up. Then the hands go straight up. That's fine, whatever. Nothing easy. If you're going to come in the paint, you're going to feel it. We're going to go back to the other end, and Agee's going to hit another three, right? Makes the first. Dominguez back in the game. Let's see if he can find it. Man, early in the year, Dominguez was like automatic. Contested. Off of like a quick catch. NBA range. Makes both. They're getting more calls than us, but I also feel like they're getting more shots up than us. I have to look at the stats, but it feels like they've gotten like 5 or 7 more shots up than us. Agee on the pick and roll. Contact layup. Good. Agee's cooking. Welcome to Agee's kitchen. He was missing a couple of those early. Press is there. They get through it. Deep three put up. No good. Ball's out of bounds off of South Carolina. Hey, hey. Feed the beast. Aggie's cooking. Keep it going. Feed the man. Let him eat. Let him shoot. Let him get physical. Let him root. Let him get fouled. Let Aggie be Aggie right now. It's his time right now. He's feeling it. He's such an unsung star, right? Like, he's not flashy. He communicates really well. Oh no. Did y'all stream just go out for a second? Mine did. We're back. Oh, turnover. Dang it. Dang it. They touch the paint. They kick it out. Swing it. Good recovery. Good recovery that time. That was hitting us earlier. Wow, just got that ball out. No foul. No foul call. A&M comes up with the board. The ball was jumping around like a Mexican jumping beam, but they come down with it. Holloway operating off the AG screen. Dominguez, beautiful look, and it goes! Dominguez! Ruben! Turnover! Dominguez again! Oh, he misses it. But the tip is good by Griffin! Gig 'em, baby! There's a run. There's a run. You hit the three, you get the havoc, you get the putback. Good things are happening. AG is eating, and he's hungry. They're all hungry. Come on, baby. Hey, I feel like the team usually kind of cooks at this time of the game, right? Like leading into half, feels like they go on a little run. Feels like they get lubricated, they get active, they get going around this time of the game. God, the intensity. The intensity. I thought they called a timeout. It was an and one? I didn't even know it was an and one. And he gets it. And I'm up 5, baby. Come on. All right, I thought there was a timeout coming, but there's no timeout. Press is there. They get through. They get through. Tipped ball, they recover. Good closeout, good hand. Oh, they save it! A&M's moving, they're running! Pop Isaacs get it up. And it goes! Bucky ball! Full effect! Full steam! They're cooking. They're cooking with gas, baby. They're cooking with gas right now. There are a lot of tip balls on defense right now. Not always getting the turnover, but getting turnovers, but just disrupting them. This press has gotten real physical. South Carolina looking for a bucket. Get the ball inside, kick it out. Good recovery. Good recovery, Pop Isaacs. Good contest. Great contest, great defense. Big D! All right. Pop Isaacs resetting here. Ball tipped. Turnover. Ill-advised pass. Sit down, bus driver. I know, that's great. Ooh. Oh, good. There's that driving kick again. Missed it. Clanked it. What a clank. What an ugly clank. Bucky! 8-point lead. Cooking. Cooking. You just got cock-blocked by AG. That's funny. Sorry, South Carolina, to cock-block you. These signs are great. Has anyone come up with the nickname Popeye for Pop Isaacs yet? That is great, dude. But spelled like Popeye, like that. Dude, that's a good one. I love that. Fitchy's loving this. Is Fitch pleased? I hope Fitch is the happiest man in the world right now. I hope Fitch is just doing tricks right now. All right, guys. Tight end from Iowa going to play basketball too. What's his name? I forget where everyone's from. I remember there was one guy that might. It's got to be hard, man. Like, when's the last time a guy was, like, a true player on both sides? Like, in two sports. It's been a while. It's been a while since someone was, like, an effective two-sport player in college here. Devon A-Chain, I guess. Yeah. Jacobson. Yeah, I love Popeye. That's a good one, right? That's a good one, right? Popeye? Dude, that's awesome. Parzival, did you come up with that? You'll get royalties, man. I think he was talking about a high school recruit. But yeah, we got Houston from UTSA. I like that guy a lot going into the year. Marco Jones is committed to football. Well, Marco Jones could be like a dude next year. I know they added like Holloway and Saka. But Marco Jones came in like 255. A lot of skill. Played as a freshman. I mean, I could see him playing either side of the D-line. I think Marco Jones is a big role next year. Might as well gear up and go all in. You thought of it just now, Parzival. You got royalties, man. All right, let's keep the party going. The Bucky party. Are they playing Mr. Brightside? Yeah, they're playing the white boy anthem. Mr. Brightside, man. It's Saka, Henderson, Marco Jones. Cersei's like very solidly the strong side starter, but I could see Marco playing strong side, man. Came in at 255. If he's 265 next year, this kid could play strong side. He's big. It's a matter if the skill set's there. He played the run a couple times really well last year. Obviously a limited sample size. We'll see him a lot in spring, I'm sure. Aggie posting up. Double comes. Oh, Aggie swings it! Deba! No good. Oh, ball's off of Aggie. I love the look. I was saying this, I cut myself off with excitement. But Aggie's not only a physical player, he's a great leader. If you watch him on defense, he's always communicating. If you watch him like in huddles on the court, he's talking. And he's a great passer. We just saw like a full quarter skip pass from the post for a wide open Deba 3. I mean, Aggie's got some traits, man. Man's got some traits. Oh, that was a great move. Aggie jammed a finger there. Knox. Aggie's left hand is jammed. Look out for it. I don't know if that'll affect him too much. You jam many a finger playing basketball. Aggie posting up. Double comes. Swings away from it. Oh, skip pass gets tipped by the backboard. That ball definitely went out of bounds, but they didn't call it. Then Pop Isaacs missed a corner 3. Open 3. A&M's given up a lot of open 3s. I'm not liking it. But that's what aggression does. All right. A&M has numbers. 5-on-4 break here. Can they find it? There's Clemens in the corner. Wide open 3. Splash! Had numbers. Move the ball. Hit the 3. Profit. Fitchy tore his ACL? Anybody want to donate an ACL to Fitchy? That's my San Antonio man. Mr. Clemens. All right, keep bringing the D. Keep bringing the D, A&M. Can we extend this lead going into the half? Michi on Aggie. They kick it. Contested 3 is up. Short. 3-on-3 for A&M. Pop Isaacs wide ass open. Splash. Splash! In fuego! I'm craving fuego. Oh my, this is so much more fun than these watch parties last year, man. It's riveting. It's riveting. Popeye, that's right. Popeye. Popeye. This man ate his spinach. What a misconception that spinach makes you jacked. Spinach don't got no protein. You know what does have protein? The new protein Bluebell ice cream. I tweeted that. And it's now my most viewed tweet of all time, of all things. All right, they're trying to post up Dominguez, but the double comes. They touch the paint. Contested. Missed. Griffin rebound. Great D. Clemens, another three is up. It goes. They're on fire. They're on fire. They cannot be stopped. 15-point lead. We were just losing, and now it's a 15-point lead. Bucky ball is inevitable. Bucky! How much fun is this? How much fun is this? They're just getting them up, and they're a flamethrower. They're cranking them and cranking them. My goodness, Bucky, man, you make me smile. Bucky, you make an Aggie smile. Does Bucky make you guys smile? Bucky makes me smile, man. We love watching Bucky ball, and this team is freaking awesome. What makes it better is Maryland fans are on the struggle bus with Buzz. I saw the most smeariest, nasty write-up by on the Maryland side about how they're just dead in the water, and then looking at A&M's success and looking at like where they were with Buzz and where Maryland is now. Hey, they are leading the country. Maryland, if y'all don't know this stat, Maryland leads the country in moral victories and in relationships built. They do. They do. They're leading. In fact, they were on a 4-game losing streak, and the coach said, in a way, we've stopped losing. It hasn't shown in the results yet. Yeah, you saw that, Rolly? Oh, man. Again, I appreciate a lot about Buzz. I was a big Buzz supporter. And then he blocked me. He blocked me. Maybe I tweeted something I shouldn't have. I said, I think the tweet that made him block me was, if Buzz is gone next year, I don't know what kind of coach A&M can attract right now. That was my tweet, more or less. And I got blocked. Team Buzz blocked me. But hey, the cool side of the pillow is just so much cooler, man. The cool side of the pillow was indeed cool. I was worried it wasn't going to be as cool as we thought. I was worried the grass was going to be a little bit, patchy or dead. But man, we got a nice, well-kept Kyle Field-esque plot of grass over here in the buckyball world. It's so nice. The grass was so much greener. The grass was so much greener. We're in year one, man. This is a piecemeal team. Who are these guys? They're buckyballers, man. They're buckyballers. Yeah, Buzz blocked me. I can both appreciate some of what Buzz did and laugh at some of what Buzz did, but you know what? Whatever. I'm just a fan at the end of the day. My opinion doesn't matter that much. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. This team is so fun, man. We were down by 4 or 5 like 10 minutes ago. Great D! Riley Griffin with the help block! Man, Riley Griffin does a lot of things. Does a lot of things. God dang, it's hot in here, man. It is hot in here. Deep three. Air ball. air ball, air ball, air ball, air ball, air ball. Go back to South Carolina. That was insanely deep. Y'all are down. Y'all need to hunt some good looks, some easy looks, man. Not be shooting those to try to get the game back in one shot. Dominguez is fouled. Forechecking. Pressing. Pressing. Crapping on Buzz equals crapping on Noah Thomas. Unnecessary and classless. I think there's a difference between crapping on and just pointing out reality. We're not going to, like... We're not going to trash anybody. All right. Clemens has been great off the bench. A&M was cold earlier in the game, and then Clemens 3 got the party going. And there's a Clemens contest to force the miss. He's on fire! This is the Clemens game! This is the Clemens game! He's absolutely changing the game off the bench. Exactly, Bo. I don't think anyone here's crossing the line with Buzz. I don't think anyone here's crossed the line with Buzz. There is a reality to point out, though. Buzz did some good things. It was time to move on. Never engaged with the fan base. Exactly. He never did. It felt very... His circle felt very closed, and it didn't feel like his circle was part of A&M. It felt like his shielded circle existed within A&M. If you know what I'm saying. Bucky, part of his mission here is to immerse himself in A&M. I mean, it's very clear. Oh, that was a great look there. A great pass, but it got tipped. Aggie would have had a dunk there. Aggie's still kind of feeling at that left finger he jammed earlier. Oh, he was short there. Okay. Clemens got one up. Clemens got one up, but it was short. Had to heat check it. He was already hot, but had to double heat check. The thing is, Clemens is playing some good defense, too. We were going to have nothing in the cupboard whether Buzz stayed or not. You would have had Payne and Washington to build around. Me and Nick went to the A&M TU hockey game last night. Bucky was there. Yeah, Pucky McMillan. Again, I really don't care that Buzz left us high and dry. Because that's just like the modern era of sports, right? Like they're going to take players with them when you lose a coach. But the fact that we were elevated the floor, sure. But we were also capped on success with Buzz. Dominguez 3! And this is just fun to watch. So yeah, the grass is way greener. It was greener. Insane. This shooting is insane. We've doubled them up. Doubled them up. They missed the floater. Aggie board. My goodness. My goodness. He did it again! He made it! My goodness, they're on fire! What? Unbelievable. I'm going to Fuego. I just have to. I just have to go to Fuego. I just have to go to Fuego after this because we are Fuego. They're talking about jersey patches on college jerseys. Give the basketball team the Fuego patch with a little jalapeno pepper right behind it. Come on. They're hot, man. Did anyone see this team being this vicious on defense? And the crazy thing is, like, Clemens has come in and shot the lights out, but he's also played great defense. He's got some size. He's been helping with contesting inside. It's like these guys are going both ways, man. We're up by 23, dude. Guys. What is going on, man? Jakari Lane touches the lane. Kicks it to Deba. Deba drives, touches. Gets fouled. The only thing that bugs me is the perception that Maryland's somehow a better job than A&M, which isn't true at all. In basketball, it's closer, but yeah, I don't think it's like a significant thing. How do you say belt to ass in Spanish? Cinturón pompis. I don't know the two. I don't know how to say two. Cinturón a pompis. Oh, he shot one. NBA 3. Aggie saves it in a crafty way. He just heaves it. But his toe was out. I was out the house. We were down 19-18. Got to the shop and turned the TV on 21-36. Welcome to the party, Dennis. They have caught fire. And it started with Clemens off the bench. A little bit of Deba, a little Rylan Griffin, and a lot of Ruben Dominguez. Some Aggie in there. Aggie hit a 3, man. Federico ×2, playing a little bit today. You know, getting some PT today. Federico double. Bringing it up. Pretty merciful there because they're trying to play for the last shot, not going crazy with the press. Contested layup. A&M will get the last shot. A&M had a timeout to burn, so they're going to call a timeout to draw up a play with 10 seconds to go because you're up 22. But it could be 25, so you got to call a timeout and draw it up. Once halftime comes, I want to take a look at the schedule coming up. I want to look at the teams coming up. Because if A&M can play like this, and again, it hasn't been 20 minutes of sustained dominance. There was some adversity early in this game, the first 8 minutes or so. A&M, went to an early 7-2 lead. Lost the lead, found themselves down 5, and then the last 12 minutes of the half have just been an absolute flamethrower and defensive showcase. So that's how A&M is, man. That's how a shooting team, a team that gets a lot of shots up is. You're not going to be hot the whole time, but when you're hot and you're playing with that much havoc, it'll come, man. Up 20, not 22. Can we make it 24? 23. Could make it 24, get a 3 and 1. All right, 10 seconds. Dominguez inbounding to Jakari Lane. Lane brings it up. That's who you want with the ball in their hand right now. Pop Isaacs gets a contested look. He gets fouled! You're going to get a look at points before the half. I think that play was drawn up to have a screen for Dominguez on the wing there. It wasn't there. Pop Isaacs gets aggressive. And you're going to get 2 shots. Then you got to play D. especially off of 2 seconds is a lot to work with off the miss, so just don't foul after this if you miss it. Because they're going to have to board it, and then they'll chunk it up. Just don't foul. Goes 1 for 2. They're going to inbounds here. Again, don't foul. Just don't foul. That's the mission here. Oh, they get a good look. But it's late. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, they're kicking some serious ass right now, man. They're kicking some serious butt. I mean, this team is just so much fun. What a half of basketball. We have another half to get here. Can't let them back in the door. Basketball's a game of runs. Teams can catch fire. Today's day and age, everyone can shoot. Got to mind your P's and Q's here. I want to take a look real quick at what's to come for A&M basketball. I haven't looked at the schedule in a minute. All right, let's look here. All right. You got about 10 games left in the SEC slate. You got a road week next week. 2 roadies at Georgia, at Bama. Then versus the number 1 team, tied for the number 1 team in the conference, I think still, Florida at home. So these next 3 games, man, leveling up in opposition. A&M's are taking care of business where they have to, surprisingly so, to a higher degree than we ever would have thought going into the year. And now they got the real challenges coming up. This next 5-game stretch, Georgia, Bama, Florida, Missouri, Vandy, we're going to learn a lot about this team. But right now, man, I got some belief that this damn thing's going to translate. And against the last really good team they played, Tennessee, you were like a ref call away at the end or a couple of bounces of the ball away at the end from winning that game. And they're getting better. So this stretch coming up, man, they can play like they did to close this half out. There are going to be some W's in there. You don't have to win them all. Win a couple of them. Yeah, schedule does get tougher. This Georgia to Vandy stretch is going to be the real deal. Then the close to the year is not going to be super easy with Arkansas, rivalry game, Kentucky. Although I feel like you can handle them. Feel like we're a pretty good team right now, man. Feel like we're a pretty good team right now. All right. Let's check the stats at half real quick. Aggie with the 1-for-1, 100% three-point shooting on the day, was 17% coming into the game, has himself 4 boards. Almost bet the Aggie double-double today. Didn't get around to it. Dominguez, 3 for 7 for 3. We'll take that. He's got to get his shots up, but he ended the half really caliente. Rylan Griffin, just an efficient day so far. Clemens off the bench, man. That's been like the real catalyst today. As soon as Clemens, checked into the game, it was big time. The threes, the stops, the help, the help defense was really strong for my San Antonio native Zach Clements. Pop Isaac's doing some stuff off the bench. Deba had a big 3 when you were trying to get back into the game when you were down earlier. I'll read off some chat real quick. Y'all throw your thoughts, halftime thoughts into the chat real quick, guys. Bucky's such a great coach. Holy mother of belt to ass. Wow, what a half, says GD. Dennis says that Tennessee game still bothered me. It was a weird ending. Very weird. Schedule gets more tougher. Indeed, it does. We'll find out a lot of the next 5 games. I have a ton of confidence in these guys. They're beginning to leave. What's like a reasonable, what should we hope for these next 5? I think anything 3 or 2 or better is okay, this is the real deal, man. Anything 2 or 3 or worse, you're kind of working through things still. Maybe a little bit maybe there's a cap. But I feel like there's a chance they can win 3 of these games coming up. These next 5, Aaron. A&M is undoubtedly the best team in the SEC. Will be interesting to see respond if they go 1 or 4 or 0-5 there in the next 5. Can't do that. Don't want to see them have to respond to that. They could, but don't want to do that. When was the last time I'll bring up? Maryland is currently losing 40. What? Okay, damn. This brand of basketball is so much fun. I just enjoy pace and scoring. Buzz was so rebound focused and slow. Yeah, it's a totally different style. The 12-0 run had me worried, boy. I was just being silly. Goddamn. I know, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think we can beat Georgia and Missouri, honestly. Vandy has been coming back to earth. I think you'd take 2+ wins. Sure, but with how hot they are, man, you kind of want to get greedy right now and see if you can capitalize. Of course, 2+ with, the elevated KenPom rankings of these teams, it's going to be fine for you with the bracket overall. And, like, if you're looking at the team, the season from far away, like preseason, like, yeah, of course. But with the way they're playing now, it's like, let's go capitalize and win more than we're supposed to. I know Bucky wants to beat Bama and Tuscaloosa. Oh, yeah. He was getting feisty in Auburn, huh? Some feisty postgame. You don't want to be a millisecond late. Because if you're late, it don't count. That was Bucky. We should sell out Reed against Florida. No excuses. Saturday night game. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm going to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back with you. I'm greedy and want 3 wins in that stretch. Yeah, I think we're in a position to get greedy. Capitalize. Capitalize. Georgia's got a guy named Smurf. Hard not to get excited for a guy named Smurf. All right, so college jersey patches, right? Like everyone's talking Bucky's. Bucky's makes a lot of sense for A&M. Bucky's on basketball jerseys would make so much sense because of Bucky Ball. But Fuego makes sense too. I don't know if Fuego has enough money to do that. But they're so hot. They're in Fuego. He went to your high school, play with your little bro. That's funny. You're 31. Same age. Bucky needed Smurf. Sounds like you think they're playing now is above their level. I think this is their new norm. Well, if this is their new norm, the goal should be 3 here. We recruited him, actually. Smurf? KJ Edwards will have 500+ yards. I think there's a good chance he has a role next year, given what the running back room lost. I mean, I think there's a world that Tiger Ryden has a role because he's such a big back, and that's what you're missing. Would you go 4 deep? Would you go 4 deep at running back? I mean, they kind of did this year. Bucky's and the Chicken are the only sponsor patches I want to see on A&M jersey in any sport. I just think Fuego because they're Fuego. Yeah. I mean, obviously it was against Samford, but Tiger Ryden's body surprised me when I saw him on the field. Kind of the way he ran too, but it was Samford. But I think the framework is there. And who knows what Tiger Ryden's year would have looked like this year. He was in a car accident, I believe, before the season. And so he wasn't part of fall camp. I think he joined like kind of practice a few weeks in. And obviously if you're a freshman and there are other running backs there, it's not going to be the best path to playing time. But could it be that Ryder's short yardage and KJ's in there? Yeah, I could see Tiger having a very specific role. Maybe like the somewhat similar to the EJ Smith role this year. Like 5 carries a game, late game, short downs. I mean, shoot, his body looks ready, man. My observation so far about Buckyball is other teams are not prepared to full court press. It really messes up with their timing. They're not ready for it, and they're certainly not ready for it from start to finish. And we saw Hubbard talk about that, or we heard, Griffin talk about Hubbard saying that in the post-game presser. That was hilarious. When he said, Hubbard asked me, are y'all ever going to stop pressing? And Griffin goes, unfortunately not, man. Owens Morrow riding backfield. Sprinkle some KJ Edwards in there too. We've got to carve some packages for Terry Bussey this year. We got to do it, man. And honestly, I feel like Bussey's gotten really big. Like, you could have run this guy. You could run. I think Bussey has shown that he can play with contact, get extra yards. Not a running back role, but get him involved in the handoff game. Something I like about the pressure, it forces turnovers and burns clock. Yeah. You get so many extra possessions from it. It speeds them up. It makes it harder for them to get into their offense. It can sometimes force the ball out of their initiator's hand, which slows their offense down. Yeah, I think some like triple option stuff with Bussey. Get Bussey throwing the ball a little bit. They tried to throw the ball with Bussey versus Notre Dame. He kept the ball, but he had the option to throw versus Notre Dame, and they never went back to it. I mean, you can see that, like, what Shannon Dawson did with Miami, like, they threw the ball a lot with Tony. Like, it's viable to do so. Like, you can do it. You can be a team that lets other people throw the ball occasionally or semi-regularly. Once a game, every couple games. Not trying to say he's Tony, but he can throw the ball. Very confident Wiggins. He's been around for he's been around some great minds. Running back for New Mexico. I think we see some more power run. I hope. I need a fullback and I formation. Yeah, it turned out last year they really didn't run a lot of I. And whenever they would run something similar to the I, it would kind of be like Borkesher in the H-back role. He did a good job. There were so many touchdowns, especially early in the year, where Borkesher had a critical block for a score. Borkesher was such a little things guy last year, had some big grabs obviously too. That's a sneaky like role that you need to fill in and hopefully expand in 2026. I would love to see the team get more downhill. I'm so surprised that with that offensive line that they didn't get more downhill last year. Maybe the O-line just didn't pan out the way that they thought, and they knew that through practices, but they just didn't lean on it as much as we expected, as much as I expected anyway. And maybe that has to do with having the mobile quarterback. You want that leverage of the zone read there at all times. You stay in shotgun. You make the defensive end think about Marcel Reed keeping it even if it wasn't there. Maybe that's part of it. I agree, BTTS. I agree. And the thing is, like, I preached pretty much for the first 3 quarters of the season, and a lot of people did. Like, why aren't they running Marcel Reed? Why aren't they designing runs for him? So, well, they are. Not often, but they are every now and then. But you have these receivers. You have Le'Veon Moss at the time. You have running backs. You have an offensive line. You didn't need to run them to win games. They're saving it, right? Like, you're saving the Marcel run for when you really need it. And then it never really came, right? It never really came, right? That was surprising. And I get you want to keep him healthy, not the biggest guy. Obviously, had a rough game versus Miami. Some of the best plays early in that game were Marcel Reed scrambles. The freelance stuff, not the design stuff. That injury at the beginning affected Marcel running the ball. It's possible. The one versus Utah State, right? I know we couldn't get him hurt, but even late in the year. What up, Noble? Noble guy? Yeah, BTTS, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to have a healthy quarterback. Also, to be fair, Marcel Reed still does not know how to slide. Does not slide. And look, people have gotten away with it. Jalen Daniels got smashed over and over again at LSU and survived it. But he doesn't slide. I'm going to tell Marcel to start sliding. Or diving. Or just going down, surrendering. In a way, I respect it. Game's coming back on, y'all. Lock in, lock in. We got Bucky Ball. Record for threes in the game. I don't know. Well, that was the most and a half in program history, according to ESPN on the screen right now. 12 three-pointers. Most and a half in A&M history. Oh, early in the year, when they were attacking that deep ball, KC, yeah, he could have had like 3 or 4 more 60-plus yard touchdowns. I thought Marcel's deep ball got a little better as the year went on. He had a bad habit of... Wait, what? They just turn it over. Free points to start the half. They're giving points out here in Reed Arena. We got some. Wow. That's, it's not the best way to get back into a game if you're the Cox. All right, let's keep playing the D. They got an open three and missed it. Rylan Griffin running one-on-one. Rylan Griffin gets physical, gets the layup, just kind of knocks him off his body and goes up. Yeah, we intercepted the inbound pass. It was an errant ball in the inbound to start the half. They score. They miss an open three. Rylan Griffin gets the ball, runs in transition, contact layup. A&M starts the half 4-0 in the first 30 seconds of the game. Of the half, I mean. Well, that's how you start fast after you have built a lead, man. Get some easy looks. Easiest looks you'll get. I didn't even really know what happened on that Jakari Lane one. Oh, don't. Why are you holding my feet to the fire, Elko's left nut? You want my stomach to burn? Oh, man. Be a lot of milk with that hot sauce, man. The hot sauce streams for baseball. It's going to get to the point where I'm going to be sad when A&M does well in baseball because that means hot sauce is coming. Dominguez gets one up, misses it. Lane with the board. The smallest guy out there gets the board. Aggie inside. Rootin'. He roots it in and he scores. 6-0 start for A&M. Wow. 6-0 start? We have more than doubled them up. Open shot in the corner. They miss it. They're cold, man. They're cold. Oh, bad ball. Threw it away. Jonathan, why are you doing this, man? Don't put this in the people's minds. Great spin and layup. They get on the board in the half. Jonathan, why are you doing this to me, man? I thought about doing it today. My thing was going to be if A&M gets a 10-second violation, if they force one, I'll do hot sauce. But I decided not to do that. AG talks so much, man. Rylan Griffin gets the three. My goodness, man. Hill touches the paint, gets it to Aggie. Missed it. Back iron. They're calling air ball every time. The Mongolian, I don't know his name, but I know he's from Mongolia. Whatever. He's had 2 air balls, so they're calling it. Buckyball is generational. He's a generational talented coach, man. Great coaching, great player eval, great camaraderie, great connection to the 12th man, great accent, great press conferences, great hair. I mean, what's not to like about Bucky McMillan, man? Great finger guns. He does the finger guns. That's his thing. Damn, Parzival. Damn. You got a shot New Jersey. You got a shot jersey? Hayden Shot? 12th man? The Savannah Banana? All right, Clemens into the game. Clemens pump fakes at the 3, drives, spins, contact, kicks it out to lane, pump fakes. Clemens 3, oh, discombobulated there, turnover off the shoe. They missed the contact layup. They missed another one. A&M has numbers in transition, 3-on-1, 3-on-1. Diva! Good on Hill for holding his water, holding that ball, wait for the player to commit, gets it to Diva. Diva has an angle, gets the layup. Diva's got some finishing moves with his right hand, man. I've seen it. Oh, great backdoor cut. Diva gets a hand in there, makes it harder for him, has to hit the 2. You're going to Savannah game at Kyle Field. Wasn't planning on it. We're so far separate from Buzzball era. It's as a non-believer in that, I could not be more happy to see this. I know, man. Because you think we're an overtime away from a possible 7-0 in SEC play, all without Mbako? I know, dude. It's without our best NBA prospect, all of this, man. He can't come back this year even late, right? I remember reading that. He's done, right? Still, man, they're doing it as a team. Holy crap, it is hot in here, man. Fitchy said Hill looks like Ben Stiller. Look, I'll investigate. You know, Ben Stiller. I can't say I see Ben Stiller. We got someone in the chat saying this man looks like Ben Stiller. Anybody else see it? Couple differences. I don't know, to each their own. I respect it. Malco can be back next year. Yeah, for sure. Fingers crossed for all our spring sports. Oh, dude, I'm getting so hyped for baseball. Not ranking us, I kind of love it. I think D1 Baseball is the only one that has us ranked at 25. I love it, dude. I'm telling you, on the court, they look alike. Not the picture of his face up close doesn't really look like Ben Stiller. But when he's on the court, when he's playing basketball, Ben Stiller. I'll keep it in mind. And I'm hyped to play the top half of the SEC. Dude, these next 5 games are going to be electric. I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, if they just stay like this, they're going to win a lot of them. And to GD's point earlier, this could just be the new normal, and they could do this against anybody. This might just be it. This might just be A&M basketball, and they can make a real SEC run, a real tournament run. And the thing is, like, yeah, they rely a lot on shooting, but they play good defense, and defense travels. And I know defense travels is more of a football term, right? Like you go to the away environment, the crowd's not loud when the defense is out there. Defense can be in their bag, whatever. You don't have to be hot to play good defense. You don't have to rely on good shooting. You don't have to rely on your home court rims to play defense. So tournament time, that defense should carry them forward and get them a lot more opportunities on offense. Aggies have a solid lineup and some good arms. I want to see how the back end of that pitching rotation shakes out. A couple of guys at the top I'm so excited about. Dude, Sadeo back is so fun. The press travels, hell yeah. Lane, easy layup in the lane for Jakari Lane, getting 2 points. The C parted and he took the route. Double in the post. They swing it all the way across. Good contest. Good closeout. One-on-one on Jakari Lane. Jakari Lane holding his own in the post. Getting physical with the bigger man. Forcing the miss. Now he's operating the offense. What can't this man do? Dominguez with a great entry to Clemens. Looking forward to RHOBACK coming back and Caden Sorrell whole season. Nico Partita, TK year 2, a lot to be excited for. I know, man. Oh, they're so hot, dude. Clemens hits a 3. It's a... And they got him trapped! They break the press. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, they broke the press. They had him trapped, man. They had him trapped. Jakari Lane operating in the wing. Deba gets it. Gets a lane to the basket. Easy layup for Deba. Deba can finish a little bit, man. Deba can finish, man. They get the open corner 3 and they make it. A little late on the rotation there to close out. Has gotten him a couple times this game. Jakari Lane gets a contested 3 up, misses it. They missed the 3. Out of bounds off of them. Aggie football. Nico went to Pearland. Went to Clearbrook and Friendswood, where Smurf went. Smurf. I saw this translates to the tournament. Seeing another first round exit for the team I root for would be tragic. Let's get a tournament win, man. If this team keeps playing like this, they're Sweet 16 on the table. AG back in the game. Pop Isaac's in the game. AG inside. Oh, AG gets fouled. He was going to yam it. Wise business decision by the young Gamecock. South Carolina look like they're close to quitting. Yeah, it's looking tough, man. Apparently Hunter Vincent's going to pitch a lot as a freshman. AG shooting 2. Makes the first. Just like to point out that AG is shooting 50% from 3 this game. With a cool 1 for 2. Pop does a lot, man. Just working on that defense. Looks like it's getting better, honestly. He'll get real tested in these next 5 games. AG goes 2 for 2. I get the nickname Pop. He looks 5 years older than the rest of the guys. True, but I like Popeye. Chance of air ball raining down on the Mongolian 6'9" guard. Skip pass to the corner. They get a 3 up. Missed it. Good closeout. Holloway bringing the ball up. Holloway, AG, Isaacs, Deba, Griffin in. Corner 3 for Griffin. Missed. Board by Isaacs. Smallest guy out there gets the board. And the putback. Pop Isaacs. Popeye. Little big man. Turnover. Open 3. Pump fake. Deba inside. Layup. It's good. Domination. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Yeah, they're about to quit, GD. They're about to quit. Belt imprinted on the ass. What the hell, man? This is so fun, dude. There will be no scare today. There will be no Saturday morning scare on the short turnaround after the 8 p.m. tip-off on a Wednesday where the other team played on Tuesday. The trend will be busted today. I didn't watch the Sweet 16 interview. Or, not Sweet 16, Southeastern 16. Bucky Belt? The Bucky Belt? I see you, Danifest. I see you. I like it. I like it a lot. Bucky Belt. In the ass. So, Pop Mbako back next year. A lot of the team moves on. Who else is back next year? I mean, obviously a lot to play for this year. I'm just curious. Almost finished my creatine water. You ever take creatine? It's a game changer in the gym. You just feel so powerful. Yeah, BTTS stats and info. Pull that up, BTTS. Who comes back next year? Or can come back? Can't Dominguez come back? Isn't he technically like a sophomore? Even though he's 23 years old? Welcome to Heaven 06. I was fully prepared to completely ignore basketball this year. Bucky McMillan is my hero. Impossible to ignore this team, man. Welcome to heaven indeed. You think we'll break 100? Yeah, we're going to break 100 right now. We're going to break 100 right now. Grahovic, Sorrell, Partita, Harrison, a lot of power in the lineup. And shit, if Binder up finally starts, it's even more power. Solid all around. The young Ben Royo, Sawyer Farr. Dominguez is a 22-year-old freshman. I thought he was listed as a sophomore, but he might be a freshman. I know he has not played in college. He played overseas, right? ESPN has him as a sophomore for whatever reason. Remember Bear Harrison at the Tennessee series last year? Another turnover, my goodness. Oh, Deba. Ball kind of got loose when he was going up. We can break 100, but, I mean, at this deficit, they could take the foot off the gas a little bit. Oh, Holloway got called there, even though he got the block. This isn't even belt to ass. What is it then? Is it Hasopian or Hacopian? It's Hasopian, right? With an S sounding, or is it a K, or is it a S? It's a S, right? Anybody going to that Dallas series where we play UCLA in baseball? I'm thinking about going to that. Weekend in Arlington. Oh, it's a Hacopian? Okay. Yeah, like the top 6 in the lineup are going to be awesome. If the back 3 or 4, whatever, whether that's Binder up, Farr, or whoever it might be. I mean, we haven't even mentioned Terrence Keel, right? You're going, Rolly? We'll link up, man. If I end up going to that Arlington one, we'll have to link up, guys, and y'all are there. Aw, missed a 3. Public execution. Well, hey, they're on a run right now, and we're kind of cold right now, so the public execution status could be in jeopardy. Why was he cheering for us, Jonathan? Stewie's going. You see eligibility list I sent? Yeah, I saw it. I didn't mention it, though. I'll go back to it. 8 players total. Pop Isaacs, Mbako, Holloway, Dominguez, Vincent, Green, Hill. Lawyer has to help out. And Clemens has an injury year. Clemens been on a long time. I'd be surprised if he can come back, but that'd be crazy. That's a good little core there. Get some more work done on the portal. I mean, obviously Bucky is ready to go in the portal. Hoping the team plays like a team. We were such a mental head case last year and injury-ridden, hoping it's a one-off. Also added the new strength and conditioning guy to the team. These non-conference tournaments are fun. I almost always go to the one in Houston regardless if the Aggies are playing. He is not an undercover A&M fan. He's not an undercover A&M fan. Josh Stewart, yes. God, the injury bug was bad, right? We didn't have a closer last season. Man. Let me just help you relive this feeling. You have like a 2-run lead late. It's the 8th inning. They just got on base. And Evan Aschenbeck runs to the mound. Evan Aschenbeck, stone cold, emotionless face, just jogs on out there. Aschenbeck's coming in. Think about that feeling, man. Think about that feeling. Remember that? God, that was a good feeling. That was a great feeling. Ooh, they get a dunk. Man, they cut it under 30. And a turnover. No! No, 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 no. All right, let's get a stop here. They get an open corner 3. Make it. 25-point game. Holloway is really mad at himself for that bad entry pass to the post. A&M does look like they've slowed down a little bit. Pop Isaacs looks off the 3-point shot, operates. Deba has it at the wing, back to Pop at the top. Not much attacking here on these offensive possessions. Turnover. A&M gets it back, and Holloway gets the easy layup. Wow. Rewarded for some sloppy play there, but I guess the activity will do that. What's the whistle? We got some chippiness? Shot clock? Okay. A&M plays UCLA, Virginia Tech, and Arizona State in that tourney. Avoid Tennessee and Mississippi State. What's up, Sad Dolphins fan? Nico will be our closer. We'll see. It's fun to project lineups, right? We'll probably have a couple of live shows like the week before the season starts for baseball and give y'all a chance. We can like predict lineups and stuff because that's fun to do. Clonch having a quick rise in his coaching career, elevated to hitting coach. Yeah, by necessity. But still, really high praises, man. This is how it starts for a guy. Josh Stewart. Yeah, I can see Josh Stewart. I'm so happy your Spurs beat my Jazz a few nights ago. Helps the tank. Yeah, Markkanen's already on the shelf. Keontae George might be a little bit too good to play, man. Y'all don't miss your shots, man. The Jazz hit their threes. It's crazy. It's so frustrating. But yeah, we got it done. Ilse Esco with the basketball and the gig'em. What's up, Ilse Esco? Beautiful girl. What do you think about the new 12th man in baseball? I love it. We're terrible at slow game. Just need to play our style. Fast as F. Yeah. Yeah. I like Josh Stewart, the closer. What's up, Ash's Tunes? Been a while since I've been on a live stream. What are your thoughts on the pitching staff? I want to see how the back end of it rolls out, but I'm really excited about the guys at the top. How you been, Drew? Took a needed Cancun offseason, I imagine. I just took some time off for myself because I still work. Like, I don't do this full time. So during the football season, when I'm doing like 6 shows, maybe 7 shows a week, it's exhausting. So I just went down to like 1 show a week last few weeks. But now this is the kickoff of the watch party season. So probably like a watch party, maybe 2 a week. I'll try to keep 1 pre-recorded show going a week. We'll see, man. If I get more confident, like I'm still new to college baseball, right? Like I can't talk college baseball the way I talk college football or even basketball really, because I've always been a basketball fan. If I get some confidence and y'all can help me with like the baseball knowledge, I'll start putting out some baseball videos, some baseball thought pieces too. Because I'm really into it. I'm learning the sport. So my baseball fandom was I was a big Astros fan up until I was like high school. Then I kind of just stopped watching baseball until A&M got Schloss. And then I got back into it. So still kind of newish. But yeah, the Cancun offseason was nice. I was so busy. I had like all the holiday, like Christmas, New Year's festivities. And then that first weekend back, you think you're back to normal. Had to drive to McAllen Thursday night for a wedding weekend. So it's been nonstop, but finally things are slowing down. Game is back going. As things slow down, A&M does not play as well. A&M likes to, keep that pedal to the metal. And playing with the lead is not really their strong suit in like milk and clock. He finally hits a 3 after a couple of air balls. They cut it to 22. A&M has been stuck at 70 for a solid 5 minutes. Couple turnovers. Open 3 for Holloway. Missed it. Rylan Griffin board. Right underneath. Resets it. Full reset. Holloway at the wing. They're in a zone. It's kind of working. Dip it down. Great entry pass from Aggie. Aggie's not just a scorer. He's not just a rebounder. This man could be an offensive hub, man. That was a great entry pass for the cutting. I think it was Isaacs. What a ball. What a ball from Aggie. They get away with a push off there. Pop Isaacs defending at the top. One-on-one scenario. They get the score over Pop. Same guy, Jason Kelly. We hired a nerd from the D-backs too to help with the data stuff. Longley left the program. Rylan Griffin contested layup, no good. Aggie gets blocked on his putback. Man. Keontae is so good, he is. Is Sakopian going to DH? I don't know. Shortstop? What's up, Panthers fan? Nice to get this blowout before the gauntlet we have coming up. I'd like to finish this game a little bit sharper than how we've been playing. Turnovers, missed looks inside, giving up some open shots. Let's clean this up a little bit, at least for the next 5 minutes, before we fully breathe. Like, we're kind of sighing right now, and, we had a 32-point lead. It's been cut by 10. And they hit a 3. It's a 19-point game. My goodness, man. Stop playing with your food, man. This zone defense they're running is working on us right now. Open shot for Pop. Misses it. Offensive board. Hill kicks it back out. Pop tries again. He misses again. Ice cold right now, man. You're cold on offense. Make it up on defense. Make it up on defense. You can control that. Sometimes shooting you can't really control. You either have it or you don't. Good D, good board by Vincent. Aggies in transition. Rylan Griffin reverse layup. Missed it. Missed the left-handed reverse. Ice cold. They turn it over. That's good. Once an Astro, always an Astro. Come on back. Oh, man. I don't know if I have the time. I was a big Astro fan during the Killer Bees days. The transfer at from Arkansas at catcher's been looking good. 2016 sports. Oh, what a time, man. 2016 was great. It was great for about 2/3 of the football season. Played Bama. Trevor Knight went down. Things changed. What's up, Jeb? Oh, yeah, Chestnut's back. That's so funny. I wonder if he's going to be in the rotation or he's going to be like a pinch base runner. I mean, a guy you might want to throw out center field or something like that. I don't know. But him and Keel can run some bases, that's for sure. Baseball, Alex Caruso in basketball. Yeah, that was when they had like the 30-second comeback by 13 points, right? Think we can win the SEC tournament? Yeah. Seems like it. Seems very possible, Jeb. Yeah, very ugly on both sides right now. Getting a couple buys would help. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Wait. McCarthy to the Steelers? Are you kidding me? Crazy. What is the best team you've ever seen in an A&M jersey from cohesion standpoint? 2016 baseball team, 23 baseball, 2012 football. I hate to say it, but it's probably 23 baseball. You were like a Braden Montgomery injury away from winning it all. Some stuff that happened in the final series from winning it all. The Northern Iowa game, yeah. All right, 7:50 to go. Look, you're probably winning this game, man. It's very unlikely they're going to come all the way back, but let's play better. Let's leave this game on a good note. Can we finish strong here, please? That zone defense is crushing. You got to swing it to your shooters here. There you go. Griffin, open corner three. Made it. Ball movement beats zone. The ball moves faster than the players adjust in the zone. Drive and kick, swing the ball. Pick and roll doesn't work as much. Moving the ball, driving, aggression works. Ooh, scored on Vincent there. Oh, they did call it a 2? Damn. Almost another turnover. They're going to call something, though. Foul, I guess. Inbounds. 7 minutes to go. They stay in that zone. Swing it. They're swinging it. They trap him. They save it miraculously. Entry ball to Vincent. He's doubled. Tough hook shot by Vincent through the double team. They are not pressing now. They are not pressing. So let's see how they play half-court defense. They're not going for quick possessions anymore. I mean, with such a cushion, it's smart to do, but they don't play as well when they do this. Let's see. Good time to train it. Ooh, just out of the reach of Vincent on the alley-oop lob. Cut it back to 19. Hill touches the paint. That's a tough look, man. Vincent with the board. Comes down with it. Misses it. Damn. Had chances there. They're going to call the foul on Hill. 4 guys collapsed on Vincent there. He still went up, missed it. Probably could have kicked it out for a 3 there. But I get it. When you're a big man and you're inside the restricted zone with the ball, it's really hard not to go up. Vincent will take a seat. I assume Aggie's back in. It is Aggie, Dominguez, Hill, Isaacs, Griffin. Good defense right here on this possession. Pop Isaac staying in front. The cutter's in. Open 3 is there. They hit it. We're not recovering on those. 16-point game. So, I think it's like clockwork. Every time this season this team has gotten to the milk clock offense and defense, they've given up runs. And they get the and one there. That'll stop some bleeding. Good job, Hill. Good entry by Aggie, I think it was. But obviously, like, the data shows, like, we've seen it. Every time the other team gets in, the other team goes on runs when A&M pulls back. But you could argue there are some benefits to what they're doing because the possessions are longer. They're walking the ball up. The other team's walking the ball up without being hurried by the press. They're limiting possessions. But they've given up a lot of the lead. Hill gets the and one. 5:15 to go. That man does not look like Ben Stiller. A couple differences. Late game situation has been a problem. And it's always, like I said, it's always been when they slow it down. When they want to milk clock. But you press, you risk them beating the press quickly. Fast possessions. More possessions for them. You milk less clock. Good pass by Griffin. Big dunk by Aggie. Griffin. Aggie. Slam. There we go. There we go. Wake it up. Wake it up. 21-point lead back. Press is back on. And they get the turnover the first time they bring the press back. Surprising press. Jakari Lane to the corner. Griffin for 3. It's good! Nail in the coffin. They just bring the press back out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere. We're talking about their milking clock. Bucky says, hold my beaver nuggets. Doubling in the paint. Corner 3, they swing it for an open 3. He doesn't take it. He drives. Good look. Good layup from the Mongolian menace. Similar conversation as the team last year in this one regard, because last year, anyone touches the paint, it's a swarm. And that's what Bucky Ball does. They double in the paint. And the kickouts plus the swing can sometimes beat A&M's recovery on these open 3s, and they give up a lot of open 3s. So you just got to be really mindful of that. Bucky the Winter Soldier. We lulled them into that. Yeah, the press hadn't been there for like 5 minutes. 5 game minutes. I'm telling you, he's still on this. Stop making Marcus Hill, Ben Stiller look-alike happen, man. It's just not going to happen. I'm telling you, just look at Marcus Hill for a little bit and the thing about Ben Stiller, and then think about Ben Stiller, and eventually you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I can see some bone structure. A little bit. Sure. Sure. This is so fun, guys. Thor, come here. Come here. Thor. Puppy. Thor, come. Hey. Ball? Thor, ball. Come here. Come here, pup. Someone's here. Come here, Thor. Up. Thor has come. Thor want to say hi. What's up, Thorioni? Thor's on the stream. Thor makes his appearance. What's up, puppy? You like Buckyball? You like Buckyball? That's a Dominguez 3. Miss, but a Hill board. And Hill gets blocked. Yes, sir, Rolly. And we'll be back. We'll keep these going. I think next Saturday, Alabama. Probably going to have a watch party for that. I think we can schedule a watch party for the Bama game on Saturday. We'll see. Maybe Georgia midweek as well. Would y'all want to do 3 in 1 week or 2 in 1 week? Should we go watch party for Georgia and Bama this week since it's the hot stretch? AG misses the 3. Big board from Griffin! Thor, look, it's your hammer. Good cut. Good pass. AG put back, but Hill got fouled first. This is Thor's hammer. All right. We'll do it. I'll try for Georgia for sure. Bama. The Georgia game's on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let y'all know the day before. So look out. I'll post it on YouTube and I'll post it on X. Should be able to go for both. Should be able to go for both. Hill makes the first. Passing is so good. And I love how AG can pass as the big man. I had a bunch of props that I never got to use for the football watch parties. Theo never gave me a chance to use this one. And now, I guess I better ship this off to SMU. Now my dog can have it. His name's Thor. Thor, look. UGA is Saturday. So is it Alabama during the week, UGA Saturday? Is that what it is? I thought it was UGA first. The press is still on. Bama game Wednesday. Okay. Should be able to go for that. Should be able to go live for both. I'll let y'all know Tuesday. I'll put the word out. Oh, we're off during the week, so we only play Saturday this week. Gotcha. This is our bye week or our short week, whatever you call it. So wait. We don't play at all this week? No game this week. Well, we're not going to keep this train rolling then. But I'll be back then. Actually, is next Saturday versus Georgia, is that February 7th? Because I can't do it that day. But I can do the Bama game during the week. UGA the 31st? Okay, I can do that. I can probably do both of those. All right, cool, Aaron. Thank you. There's a weekend I can't do. I think it's the next weekend I can't do. Clemens corner 3. Of course it's good. Okay, Clemens player of the game off the bench, right? The way he started the run in the first half, closing now, playing defense, I'm giving Clemens the game ball. Can we agree that Clemens was the player of the game today, even though everybody did stuff? I just think Clemens added so much off the bench every time he came in. Can we give it to Clemens? Are we in agreement, chat? If y'all have other candidates. That's a tough gauntlet right there. It is Bama at Bama, at UGA, then home versus Florida. What if I got aggressive? 2-1? Let's win one of them for sure. But let's go for 2-1. You go Clemens, Rolly. I think Aggie obviously had a great game. I think Jakari Lane's very important, just getting us going. Isaac, I mean, everyone does stuff for this team, right? That's just how it goes. Got some good stuff from Deba. Griffin, steady heartbeat. Dominguez had a run. The student section was cheering something. Oh, Federico dropped the entry pass. Sips putting belt to ass to UGA right now. Well, that's some good transitive data right there. Ben Stiller, player of the game. Oh my goodness. If you want to see a real lookalike in the sports world, and these are guys y'all probably don't even care about, look at DeMar DeRozan. And, what's his name? UFC fighter. I'll think of his name in a second. Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira and DeMar DeRozan. Look at them two. They look the same. All right, guys. Another Aggie basketball victory. Moving to 6-1 in the SEC, guys. How much fun is Buckyball? Like 10 out of 10 would recommend to everybody. Let's see if they can keep it going. So they get a week off. As I just learned, I know the Najee Harris Anne Hathaway is real. That's a real one. That's very real. One more for good measure. Clemens says, mwah, mwah. Just a little encore showing from Clemens right there. Guys, we're back. The watch parties are back. Aggie basketball is back. A very meaningful stretch of games coming up. We'll be live very likely for both UGA and Bama next week. A lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. Let's check the stats real quick. Aggies get it freaking done. Box score check. Box score lookers. Aggies get it. Oh, I'm right in the middle of the screen. Aggies get it 92-69. Nice. AG with a cool 11-7. Not a big game for AG, but I feel like he was a stabilizer out there as usual. Dominguez had a stretch in the game, but overall still kind of cold from shooting. Rylan Griffin, great game. But the real story was Clemens off the bench. 7 for 8 3-pointers. Gets 8 shots up, all 3-pointers. Makes 7 of them. 3 blocks. We talked about his help defense, and the stats reflect it. Zach Clemens, player of the game. Pop Isaacs, Ali Deba, great stuff off the bench. Team shot 44% from 3. Played some really strong defense. Had a lull in the second half when they slowed things down. Brought the press back late. Got it done. 90% from free throws going to win you some games too. Hey, free throw shooting's nice, huh? Remember that was our bane last year? All right, guys. Throw your last thoughts on the game in the chat. I'll read them off, then I'll get out of here. Throw your final thoughts in the chat, y'all. I want to hear what y'all are saying about the game. Love the style and the result, says Noble. Agreeing. Clemens, player of the game, 100% today. The things weren't perfect to start the game, but Clemens and Deba off the bench really added a spark in that moment. Oliveira and DeRozan, I can see. Anybody watching UFC tonight? Anybody watching UFC tonight? I'm going to be watching the card tonight on Paramount Plus now. Patty the Batty. We're going for Patty. The reality is, though, whoever wins the fight between Patty and Justin Gaethje is going to get executed. Topuria, too good. BTTS, whoop. Rolly, Aggies win. Let's go, baby. Nice. Nice. Held them to 69. Nice. 43 rebounds, big time. Aggies men and women's teams are polar opposite, man. We're just killing time with the women's team right now. How many did 69? How many did South Carolina have? South Carolina had 30. A&M won rebounds 30 to 43. It was 43 rebounds. Actually, team rebounds might have been higher than that. Yeah, team rebounds was... No, it was 43. 43 boards to 30 boards. Won the boards in a big way. Buckyball is a godsend. Fun, exciting, fun to watch. Love it. Absolutely, man. What a game, Lit Sparks. What a game. Guys, we'll be back for the next 2 Aggie basketball games. Georgia and Bama, both next week. We'll be here next Wednesday with you guys. Keep consistently putting up high scores. So nice. Still atop the SEC. Hey, hey, hey. Let's just look at those freaking standings. Why the hell not, man? Let's just look at them. It's early. They don't count this early. But shoot, they're fun to look at, man. And it's a starting point. It's a starting point. We'll play this team. We'll play this team in about 17 days. Not next Wednesday, but the next, I think. Georgia coming right up on the schedule. Bama, Vandy coming right up. Some fun tests coming up. But look at A&M at the top with the national champions. Y'all be good. Stay safe and warm. J-Pops. I hope he tweets it out. Let's hope J-Pops says something. Maybe J-Pops loves him some Pop Isaacs. All right, guys. It was fun. I'm going to call it there. Y'all stay warm. Y'all stay safe. Have a good night. Giga Maggies. Bucky!